Hey Pisces, welcome to your 2022 love reading. I really hope you're looking forward to these because I am. For those who have not seen them yet, I have done general readings. They are already up for 2022. They came out as a little bit of major events to look forward to or look out for as it may happen. Everyone's different. These ones I'm going to do month to month. I cut the deck and draw cards. I also use the bottom card on the deck and the middle card on the deck, and I'll show you what we mean when we get there. Yeah, 2022 has been really good for you so far. I know we're not super far into it, but I mean, a little bit of good is better than a little bit of bad, I would say. So let's see here. Pisces for 2022 in love, please. Okay, where do I cut your deck, Pisces? There. Ooh, interesting. Now this means something to me just because I lifted it from here. You had death, and then where it split, it gave me the Eight of Cups. So I get the feeling that something's ending. I often use this card when I cut the deck. It means something to me. I'm going to take this Eight of Cups too because I also feel as though that means something. Let's pull out your month, shall we? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. This is a wild ride, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie. Bottom of your deck, you have Seeker of Swords. Seeker's in this deck, which is the Weaver Tarot by Threads of Fate, Journeyer Edition. Seekers are pages. So this is Page of Swords. This is keeping an eye on someone. This is a little bit of gossip. Now, when I use these middle of the deck cards, typically I just use this one. I find the bottom of the deck to be an overall energy, heart of the matter, foundation of things. Middle of the deck I often find to be the motivator, the driving energies of the bottom of the deck card. Because you have two, I'm feeling that someone left or you left someone, something ended, and now you want to keep an eye on them. For whatever reason. I mean, your reasons are your own, but that's what I'm feeling here. I feel like this might tie into your general reading too, not gonna lie. I remember there was relationship that came up in that reading as well. Thought it was going to come up in here, and it looks like it has. It does look like it comes a little bit later in the year, though, which is, I think, what came through before as well. This is seriously a wild ride. Like, 1 month looks good, and then the next one looks insane. This is going to be an interesting year for you, Pisces, not gonna lie. You do start off the year on a good note. January is the Ace of Coins. Something new, something solid, a new beginning. For those of you in relationships, it could be starting over. For those of you not in relationships or single, I gotta say, this could be something that has just begun or will begin. So if you're seeing someone, if you've got eyes on someone, if you've been talking to someone, this feels like a new relationship, honestly. So keep your eyes out if it hasn't already happened. If it has, I hope it goes really well. Well, let's see here. What do we have? The Three of Wands kind of has you looking towards the future, I feel. Threes are about expansion. They're about community. They're about taking action as well. The Three of Wands is a little bit of future planning energy. So if you're with someone, this could feel like the real deal. It could have you looking towards the future, which is a nice energy. It's a fun energy. Seeing your life with someone. It's always really comforting. March, you have Sovereign of Wands. In this deck, the Sovereign is the Queen. Very feminine energy, passionate energy, attractive energy, charismatic. I gotta say, if you haven't met someone by this point, if you haven't gotten together with this person by this point, this could be the person that catches your eye. If you're already with someone, I honestly get the feeling that this month is just going to be a lot of fun. The Queen is a manifestation energy as well. So it kind of bleeds into April is what I'm seeing, because April is the Magi, the magician. Again, manifestation, communication. It's having all the aces in your hands and putting them to use, putting them to practice. So, I mean, whatever future you are planning for, looking at, it looks like between March and April, these plans are being put to action, because then you also have in May here come the Three of Coins. Three of Coins, again, it's building something. It's trying to build a stable foundation. Again, it feels like a planning for the future. And the interesting thing I see here is that the Wheel of Fortune comes in June. So it's like luck is changing, luck is on your side, cycles are ending energy here, which is really good. And then you get the Six of Coins, which throws me off a little bit. The Six of Coins down here in July. So it feels like the first half of the year is looking really good. I feel like seeing a future with this person. Trying to put it into practice, building something, actively building something with this person. And then somehow the Six of Coins throws me off. Six of Coins is, to me, a Libran energy. It's balance of the scales. It is putting something in, expecting to get something out. It should be an equal give and take. But in relationships, it could mean someone is breadcrumbing you. And that's a little bit of the energy that's coming through here. So I do want to look into that. What is the Six of Coins, please? Oh, shoot. One moment. I hit the floor. Okay, those went so far under the table, I had to pause the video, so my apologies. There is a lot to unpack here, I'm not going to lie. Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Wands. Underneath that, the Three of Swords. And I have to say, August is your Three of Swords here as well. So there's something about this that leads into a Three of Swords heartbreak energy. Now, there are more cards that have come out. Again, we have Six of Pentacles. So there is something about an equal give and take. And I get the Star and the Sun. It almost feels as though someone is wishing for just a little bit more. I don't know if it's necessarily more than the other person can give. It could be more than the other person is willing to give. I'll say that much. But I don't know, I get a feeling that needs aren't being met here. We have the Wheel and the Four of Swords. Again, the Wheel. It's almost like a feeling of, I thought this time was different. Still trying to heal from the things that have happened in the past. I feel giving them a benefit of the doubt. Two of Wands, Ace of Cups. Kind of looking into the future and saying, well, I kind of believe this isn't the same as before. I think in the future it'll be a little bit better. I don't know. There's just a feeling I get, you guys. And it's absolutely coming from that Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords feels as though it's coming from that Six of Pentacles. Like someone isn't giving as much as they're getting. There's a little bit of an unequal give and take, and I don't like it. So let's also clarify this Three of Swords, please, without using half the deck, please. Oh man. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but it doesn't feel like a good energy. And I say that because we've got the Devil, Five of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is often a person I find that is very equipped to handle things independently. They don't need anyone else. They've made their own abundance. They've made their own decisions. They kind of live their own life on their own terms. It feels, I don't know if this person wants to be single again or you want to be single again. I get the feeling there's a little bit of fighting going on here with that King of Cups and the Devil card coming out. King of Cups being on the bottom, it kind of gives a feeling of a little bit of like emotional manipulation almost, kind of guilting you into, well, why are you being like this? Why this? Why that kind of energy? It really does feel heartbreaking. I gotta admit, I don't really like the way the end of the year is working out. Because the Three of Swords leads into the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of the Wands isn't giving off good energy either. Knight of Wands is inconsistent. It's a flame that burns really hot and it really initially, really quickly, and then burns out just as fast, right? What is this Conqueror of Wands, Knight of Wands energy? Yeah. Two of Swords, Four of Wands, Seven of Cups. It feels like someone wants to get out of something, almost like wants to worm their way out of something. We've got the Ten of Swords here as well. I honestly do get that there's a lot of fighting going on. Queen of Swords, Justice. It feels like a lot of fights, a lot of conversations, a lot of moments where the truth is being whipped out, but there's no tact whatsoever being used. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles, which again is that inconsistent energy. Like, do I stay? Do I go? Oh, it's a very frustrating energy to be in for me because I like people being upfront. I don't like people manipulating me or playing with my emotions or anything, trying to guilt me into things. And that's kind of the energy that's coming through. It feels like one of you is trying to hold on and the other person is just kind of just, in a way, they want you to let them go, but at the same time, they really like the attention that you've been giving them. They really like the way you take care of them. I hear. It's just, I honestly don't really like it, you guys. And the weirdest part that comes next is this Two of Cups. And Two of Cups should be a beautiful card of balance and connection. But I'm also just, again, feeling more of a sense of a choice has to be made here, and a choice involving love. So I don't know if this is a new energy coming in where you've met someone new and something blossoms out of that. More about this Two of Cups without giving me half the deck. It's where there's a lot of cards trying to like fly out, but it kind of has more of like a love bombing feel to it. Just like, again, this feeling of breadcrumbing coming through where they give you just enough Two of Wands. Again, like a decision needs to be made. And again, we have Five of Swords, Knight of Wands. We even have the King of Wands coming through. So it's just kind of like Two of Swords. It feels more like someone wants the sex and the fun of things without the actual relationship of things. So they kind of keep you where they need to keep you kind of energy. The Devil, Six of Cups. It's difficult to let go of the comfort zone. Eight of Swords, the Fool. It's being scared of moving on. It just has a feeling of not wanting to make the decision because you love them. Not wanting to choose to leave, even if it might be the best thing for you. Which is a little sad. Which is probably why the Five of Cups shows up after that in November. Like, it's bad feelings. A lot of bad feelings. Clarify this Five of Cups for us, please. Yeah. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Swords underneath her. Queen of Swords underneath her. There's a lot of deep emotion here. King of Swords has the feel of somebody being cut out, and it's a very visceral, rational way. Five of Cups is emphasizing all the hurt that's going on here. A little bit of regret, I think, possibly for the way that you were treated. Seven of Wands. Knight of Wands, again, maybe accepting behavior, not wanting to listen to what I feel you maybe knew was going on, or someone was trying to let you know was going on with that Page of Swords up there at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Page of Pentacles come out as well. It kind of feels as though trying to find your footing again. Like, I do get the feeling that this person is going to do a little bit of a number on you. We do have Temperance here as well, which indicates there is going to be some healing in this regard. I feel like you will come out changed. Because Temperance is about an alchemical process, right? Two things coming together and forming something completely new, but still with the elements of the old. So it feels as though, like, whatever this relationship is, it transforms you. It leaves you hurt, leaves you with a lot of regrets, I think. Because I do see love here. I really do. But it feels like it's mostly from your end. And I really do hate to say that, but with the amount of wands that have come out in this reading, even just in clarifying, it kind of feels like the other person is just in it for the physical aspects of the relationship, not the emotional aspects. So yeah, Eight of Cups up there, Death card up there. I do see this relationship ending. I do see someone walking away to something better. I do have to say, though, Ace of Swords is your December. I think you're going to get a lot of clarity after all of this. I think you're going to get answers. I think you're going to get closure. I see a conversation is likely to happen, but I mean, Ace of Swords is a success card as well. So it almost feels like a successful navigation of something that unfortunately was not meant to last. What is this Ace of Swords, please? Again, trying to give me half the deck. Yeah, I really like this. Ace of Swords, clarified by the Wheel, the King of Cups, and the Fool. Again, it's like the same cards that keep coming up. And I do have to point out here, Wheel of Fortune is above the Three of Swords. So, like, I feel your heart's going to come out intact, if a little bruised, but you're going to move forward into the new willingly and happily. The wheel says to me that luck is on your side. The way that things have been are changing. So if you have a history of relationships that look as messy as this, I hesitate to say this will be the last one, but it might be one of the last ones. Like, one of the last lessons you need to learn to break this cycle, especially with the Wheel of Fortune coming out twice. Now, I'm looking back. I have to say, with all the threes coming up, I do wonder if it's your person who's the one who is interested in just the physical stuff, with all the threes coming out here, it would not surprise me if it ends up being that this person cheated on you. I just have to throw that out there. I also have to say the Sovereign of Wands is up here, which is the Queen. The Conqueror is below it, the Knight. It's as though this person is devolving in a way. The Magician above the Two of Cups says to me, you are still manifesting your true love. Like, I don't think this breaks you entirely. It does hurt. I do see that. I'm not gonna lie. The Five of Cups is underneath the Three of Coins again, kind of emphasizing that there might be a third party in this, especially with the Three of Swords underneath the Three of Wands. But yeah, I don't know. I think you will enjoy this relationship while it lasts, at least for the first half of the year, and then things kind of get a little dodgy. But yeah, I gotta say, I don't see you losing hope in love, which is good, which is really good. I do also want to say, please watch the general reading for Pisces for 2022, because again, it does really feel like the messages are tied together. It absolutely did come through the way I thought it was going to. The relationship that came up in that reading does look like it's come through here. So there is that to take into consideration. But yeah, I can't force you to do anything. So let's get you some oracle cards instead, shall we? Spirit Animal Oracle for Pisces in love for 2022, please. I'll give you your card first. Wasp Spirit, sometimes life stings. So I actually feel like that might have come out in the general reading too. But we also have at the bottom of the deck, Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. So, I mean, this isn't the end by any means of love for you. I kind of do feel like someone better is coming in. Moonology for Pisces in 2022 in love, please. Yeah, I like that. It's a good reminder. Mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. It really isn't. So, like, I think it's more saying that just because this particular relationship ends badly doesn't mean all of them are going to end badly. But I also have to say that if this isn't resonating for you, this might not be your reading. So I wouldn't stress on it too much. I want to feel like the way I read tarot is more of a way to help you get insight and to take things as a warning if you need to. Maybe be a little wary, but don't live in fear. Still go for things, but keep an open mind that nothing is also as it seems, I guess. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle for Pisces in 2021, please. In love. Ooh. You have the Hawk Spirit. Spirit communication, paying attention. So I definitely believe this involves your intuition if something does not feel right. And I get the feeling that you'll get that feeling often. If you feel a little sting, Like if something kind of pricks at your skin, if a situation feels a little off, listen to that. I think it's spirit trying to talk to you. Okay? Can't just leave it here. I have to, there's one more thing I need to ask for your benefit, Pisces. After this relationship, the manifestation of the Two of Cups coming through, after this person who hurts Pisces, who is coming in for them. I like this. I like this a lot. This bottom of the deck, you have Six of Wands. So feels like something that's going to be very successful. Three of Wands says to me it's still a little ways in the future, but being that it's Wands, it feels more like something that might come through sooner than you think. So even though this relationship seems to encapsulate most of the year, I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of this, a new person kind of shows up, I want to say. Page of Cups and the Chariot. And again, a little bit faster than you think, but someone I think who's going to be a little more open with their heart, a lot more vulnerable with you. Someone who's just going to bring a lot of fun and a lot of joy. We also got Seven of Wands and Three of Cups. I feel like this is a person you're going to let your friends vet. I think this is a person you're going to be a little more cautious with, just due to your past. But ultimately, the Three of Cups is still a card of joy and celebration, right? So it does kind of feel, I think, like properly vet them, but then things are still going to be good. Like they'll still be accepted into the tribe, I guess is what I'm saying. We've also got the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands. Now, I keep saying the Knight of Swords is kind of a card of a change in lifestyle, right? Kind of set your sights on something and you go for it, and you don't stop until you get it, almost kind of feeling. I think this person is going to change the way you see things. I think this, with the Hierophant, it might even be your person. And I think with the Queen of Wands here, I do see it being someone you're very much attracted to. Now, again, I don't want you to get caught up with, oh, the other person was the Queen of Wands. What if it's the same person? Well, it doesn't have to be. And I don't believe it is, because I specifically asked for a new energy coming in after this person. Okay. Just because two people radiate the same energy doesn't make them the same person, right? So the Queen of Wands is still a very beautiful, attractive, passionate, charismatic energy. And I think that's a very alluring person, don't you? But yeah, I see someone else, so I don't want you to lose hope, right? I hope this puts your mind to rest a little bit. That again, like this other person this coming year, whatever this person does to you isn't the way things have to be, isn't the way they're going to be. All right. And again, just listen to spirit. Like listen to your intuition. I think you know that that's true. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. If this resonated, please drop a like down below. Lets me know as a tarot reader tapped into your energies, which is very important because I do aim to give you the most accurate messages that I possibly can. And if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And like I said before, the 2022 readings are out for every sign. So feel free to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And if you decide not to subscribe, I still hope to see you in the next one. And I hope you all take care.